Who are you?
Who am I? That's the question.
Yeah.
If you want to like join me on this absurd magic, I feel like you might want company with someone.
Yeah, I've never been thinking about that a lot.
That's fine.
Because it's like,
I can like, I can give it.
I was actually just in a conversation with somebody how differently we act around different people.
A straight coat and
How difficult it is to like sort of
it's a Quaker tradition that we do it under.
come up with who.
I also went to a shitty public school.
Yeah, it's
That's true.
we change who we are, and
So Philadelphia is
and I would like to think there's like this like thing that's constant. It's like most of me, but it's hard to tell. Like after going abroad and being here this semester, it's like so much has changed. But in terms of who I am, a lot of like being at SWAT, I've identified more with like being from the South, being like from a working class background, being like, you know, I think that happens to a lot of SWATies where they like, you know, they realize like.
We were the last major city in the country.
They identify as like something that they didn't before, just because they're in this like place where like everyone's different and like you just, I don't know, it's an identity thing. so I identify a lot more with the South.
Philadelphia. I don't know.
But like,
It's like, I mean, it's common
who
knowledge.
am I beyond that? Just like, you know, sociological tags and things like that. It's hard to say. I'd like to ask other people. It's easier to talk about it when you're talking to other people about it.
From the 80s on,
Because then you get a sense of how other people are defining themselves.
we would bus in any small city, right? And then they stopped doing that 2 years ago, and so now this was
Yeah.
segregated.
I don't know. I guess I define myself mostly in relation to other people instead of like
Make them all special.
tags and stuff.
And they put all of the
Is that?
mostly the ones
I can't talk to you about it.
No.
Oh. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to. Oh,
all of the
wait.
He had an ILL, like I saw.
Shit.
He had an ILL, I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, he flashed it to me.
Oh, okay. He flashed it. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay. I don't know what I was saying anyway. I was like
All
droning on and on. But I mean, it's a huge thing. I actually just checked out a book about like is it who are we? Like, I'm reading like pop psychology books. I was even thinking about doing like my social thesis on that, like constructions of the self, things like that. It's like such a huge thing here, where we keep on like redefining who we are. But yeah, I would like to think that there is something like constant behind all that like changing things, changing stuff.
Yeah, no, it's a really interesting
But yeah, in short, I have no idea. I would like to talk to somebody that does though.
So is that your answer?
Yeah, I wish I could like point to a specific. I'm probably contradicting myself. Right? I can't like. Maybe the last part was like more true than like the other part.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting question.
So, are you finished?
Yeah.
Okay.